Hello everybody, welcome to Ani Mandala channel, a spiritual journey of self-discovery through the study of tarot. Para los que no hablan inglés, véanse la versión doblada en español abajo. So if you're interested in what I have to offer, please subscribe, write your comments and give me your feedback. Would love to hear from you. I also offer private consultations with tarot therapy. Look down below and you'll see the link. So let's begin. I invite you to see tarot as a story where the 22 major arcana, or keys as they're appropriately called, represent different aspects of the psyche, different laws, principles and elements of nature, where the Fool is the central character on the journey, the soul, the life force that manifests from the center of the mandala, moves through the 21 phases of existence, these 21 keys, only to return back to the center from whence it came. Facing all the trials and tribulations, the Fool maps out his journey, constantly conquering the ego through wisdom and self-awareness, living in the present. Trust and openness make the journey possible. So this is the invitation. So before we take time to look at the card, let's just come into our bodies. Soften the gaze, soften the jaw, relax the shoulders, soften the belly, and just become aware of your breath. In breath and out breath. Coming into presence in your body, right here, right now. Now slowly open your eyes and with this open presence, just observe the card, allowing the symbols to connect with your unconscious and see what arises. The eternal youth, spontaneous free spirit, about to step off the cliff, inherently trusting that after the fall he'll dust himself off and continue on the journey. Leaping before he looks, which is both a blessing and a curse. A scarlet feather in his cap, representing passionate freedom. The white sun, radiant universal energy, concentrated and shining out from all the suns in the universe. He faces northwest, the direction of the unknown, with the spiritual sun always rising behind him. His bindle or wallet carries universal memory and instinct. His free will, talents and tools, innate wisdom. The 4 magic symbols, elements that he will learn to use on his journey. A white rose in his hand, symbolizing beauty and the purified soul, free from desire. The white dog, intellect, simple reasoning of the mind, a faithful companion that should have a master. the archetype animus or anima. The snowy mountains represent cold, abstract mathematics, beyond our knowledge and understanding of nature. The snow melts and the rivers flow forth, bringing fertility into the valleys below. So are the principles of eternal wisdom that nourish our consciousness, providing fertile ground for the imagination, transforming one's life. Number 0, nothing, no thing, the infinite. 0 shaped like an egg, creation and growth. In the Kabbalah, the Fool connects with Aleph, the first Hebrew letter. Sound without sound, pure impulse, idea, thought, that which elevates beyond the material plane. The silence of Aleph matches the nothingness of the Fool. Well, that's something to ponder on. Spontaneity, free will, free spirit, open, trusting, present, new beginnings, new experiences. Innocence, ignorance, recklessness, outright foolishness, need for more caution, need for more planning, all in the Fool. Now let's look at some questions that we can ponder and contemplate. Am I adventurous, open to new experiences? Do I take risks sometimes, simply following my instincts? Am I following my dreams, my soul's desire? Do I fear or trust in life's journey? How does the Fool hinder my personal growth? What gifts does the Fool bring into my life? Let all of this sink into the consciousness and beyond. And as you go about your ways in the next while, just see what comes to mind when you observe yourself, your ways of being, your ways of feeling, thinking, and experiencing life. Where you could do with a little bit more of Fool energy, or where you could be less foolish. So while I was preparing this video, the divine madman came to mind. Venerated saint in Tibet and Bhutan, who lived in the 14th century. He challenged the monastic order, the rules and the regulations, and he was regarded as the divine madman for his outrageous ways of enlightening people and sharing the teachings. Drunken poetry, his sexual antics, working for the benefit of all beings. So I would like to elaborate on that, but in a separate video later during the week. So keep an eye out. And after that, we will continue with the second key, which is actually number 1. After experiencing the energy of the Fool within and without, then we move on, come into contact with the magician, seeing how we can bring magic into our lives. But before I leave you, I would like to read the quote from Arthur Waite of the Rider-Waite Tarot, which is the tarot that I'm using. He says of the Fool, "He is a prince of the other world, on his travels through this one, all amidst the morning glory, in the keen air. The sun which shines behind him knows whence he came, whither he is going, and how he will return by another path after many days. The spirit of each in search of experience. So if you're interested in what I have to offer, please subscribe and give me your feedback. Would love to hear from you. I also offer private consultations with tarot therapy. Look down below and you'll see the link. So let me see if I get this right. Put a feather in your cap and call it macaroni.